I'm here with David Kelley, a great philosopher, objectivist philosopher. He just gave a talk on the face of evil or envy, the face of evil. And I wanted to ask him about evil and from an epistemological perspective, if you had asked me what is the root of evil, I would have said two things. One, uh, deciding not to focus and keeping yourself out of focus so you don't follow what's going on.
Mhm.
And secondly, when it's brought to your attention and you are in focus, you decide you don't want to know, so-called evasion.
Right.
So, and then that would lead to uh, bad character, which is being envious of other people and all the bad results that happen thereafter when people collectively or individually are envious. That would be my take. What do you think?
Well, on the objectivist theory, uh, evil always traces back ultimately to some evasion, some choice not to think, because engaging in anything that is destructive means you are blanking out some aspect of reality, either your own reality as a person or the reality of the world or the reality of other people. So envy is not the foundation of evil, it is the face of evil. The soul of evil is evasion. So on that point, I think um, uh, we can agree. Now, I say that envy is the face of evil. Not everyone who evades, there will be psychological consequences. They may, however, just be depression. They might be just laziness. Envy is a specific one, but it has a special kind of evil because it is destructive. It is an inversion. It's a hatred of the good by your own standards, by your own perception of for being good. So,
Hatred of achievement, of productivity,
right.
of prosperity.
If I
all those-
envy someone, why would I envy someone? Well, because they have something that I think is good. I don't envy people that I look down on. I might condescend. That's a different pattern. But if I envy someone, it's because I think they are superior to. They have something that
you consider
I
good,
don't.
and you're angry about that.
Yes, it makes me angry because I don't have it. And even if it's something like their character or virtue or a happy relationship, that's not something available to me. I can't just take it from them, like I could take their money. But I don't want them to have it. And so that has a special kind of destructiveness, and it has been a destructive force in history.
It's particularly perverse. And I think your point is well taken. This is a really deleterious aspect of evasion. I mean, this is pushing it to a greater limit where it's in the direction of destruction.
Yes, absolutely, and you can see it at work in movements such as communism, socialism. It's and on a not quite as violent a scale. You can see it in the all the attacks on the 1% here. In the last presidential campaign, Bernie Sanders, the Occupy Wall Street movement, that is just hostile. It's all disguised under the heading, well, we're just fighting for justice. But that's really pretense. I mean, you have, maybe some people are genuine. They have a genuine view that there should be redistribution of some kind. But when you see the extent to which they go and some of the motivations that come across in their public rhetoric, there's no question that envy is a significant factor. So now a lot of thinkers have, and I'll just add quickly here, the other side of the coin, if you start with Rand's view of evasion, you can see, as we've been talking, why envy might be one result. Many thinkers have identified envy. I mean, you can find, it's been a sin, a religious sin for a long time. And the ancient thinkers, modern thinkers, many people have wrestled with what is it? And in Friedrich Nietzsche wrote about it. Rand's analysis, I think, is the deepest because it's not, it's not, it's a feeling, but you can't start and leave a feeling unanalyzed. You need an explanation of why people feel that. What is the underlying premise that's going on there? And that's where I think she comes to the fore